what's going on. All right, this is telling me something. Sorry guys, this is Lynne with Softsquares. I am doing the Saturday Stitch-uation from QuiltCon. Woo! Today is February 21st, 2026. I am in Raleigh. I have been here since, well, I left my house on Wednesday. I got here on Thursday. And it's Saturday, so I leave tomorrow. It has been a lot of fun. Met lots of people. I put up a couple shorts already and a video of a fashion show. They are going to start another fashion show for couture clothing, a little more fancy. So that will be starting in a half an hour. So if I'm still streaming in half an hour, I'll try to give you a sneak peek of that. She's here, she's here. Hi, Marlene. So I am at the top of a balcony, at the top of some stairs that look over the floor. So I'm at the top of one of those. You can see there's another set of stairs and escalators. There's 3 sets. I'm in the middle. Sorry, you're getting all this ceiling. And things are backwards today because we're on my phone. Let me flip my phone around. And at this moment, I can read the comments, which I wasn't expecting to have happen. And I'm very happy. Thumbs up, please, everybody. Help me out with this. So let me see if I can show you what's happening at this very moment. Again, there's the escalators, and those are the booths over here. And there's actually a lot of booths over there. And we've got Handy Quilter and Bernina with their big booths, and then booths keep going on back and back. And there's even more booths over there. But this area right here is the demonstration. Sorry, guys, is the demonstration stage where they will be doing the couture fashion show. And it's going to get really, really busy here as people are trying to get to it. And so we'll see if we can at least see part of it from here. And then this is the food court area. There is a little, behind the bar here, a place where they can order food. I brought my food with me. But on the far side is the quilt display. And I have not even made it over there yet. I'm going to do that on Sunday. Been kind of pacing myself. So, actually, it comes and goes. It is 4 o'clock on Saturday, and so it's getting later here. There's been a lot more people at different times, but also keep in mind that there are lectures and classes that are going on, and a lot of people that are out there where there's more food vendors and places to sit, and the restrooms, and I'll bet you, I can't even guess. I say a good percentage of people are not in this room. So anyway, oh, someone bought a sewing machine. Let's see if you can see that. There you go. They're having some great floor model sales. All right, so I'm happy to report that the 2 winners that Marlene announced last week have been claimed. So I don't have anything to give away this week. But that's good. I'm glad that you guys claim your stuff. And bolt sale. Monday is our bolt sale. Riley Blake basics. So $6.50 a yard for a 10-yard bolt of confetti cotton. Puts a $65 bolt. And the other basics through Riley Blake that are not confetti cotton are $8 a yard, with the exception of their specialty fabrics. And there's like a luxe and I think you'll see 108s. So the normal 44 cotton basics are only $8 a yard, and they vary between 8 and 15 yard bolts. So get ready for that coming up on Monday. Oh, Raven, Marlene, Dixie, you guys are getting all the ceiling. Sorry about that. Starla, Vintage by Joe, Tony, hi guys, Lucy, hope I don't miss you guys, Norma. And I can't tell if I'm on all chat or talk chat, because when I'm on my computer I have to change it to all chat. And oh, Roxy's here. Paula, I don't see it as an option, so I'm hoping I'm seeing all chat. I ran into Zaza twice, and today she gave me these cute earrings. Isn't that cute? You have to look real close. So I have a set of earrings that are cool quilt blocks that coordinate with my softsquares sweatshirt. Starla, thank you. Oh my gosh. So I had a 9-hour delay getting out of Salt Lake because on Wednesday we had a big snowstorm and it shut the airport down. And I had gotten all the way to the gate before I found that out. So if you've ever been to the Salt Lake airport, it's a pretty long walk to get to most of the gates, which is why you see in my short the tunnel, like the blue tunnel. So I walked all the way to the gate, sat and had lunch, and then walked all the way back where Marlon picked me up, took me home, which is about 45 minutes away. And then we went back several hours later, did it all again. Get on the plane, we leave at 11:07. We actually left early, which is nice. I did go to the YouTubers meet and greet. I did, and I have lots of video that I'll be posting, little snippets for some updated shorts I'll be posting. I think I'm going to have to do like 2 or 3 shorts to get it all in there, so watch for those. I'll number them. So far I've got 2 shorts, and then, well, I'm just going to keep posting shorts. Anyway, okay, back to my drama. So I was flying, and I put myself on row, I don't know, near the back, like the last occupied row, so I could have a row to myself. And wouldn't you know it, the 2 empty rows behind me on both sides of the aisle were occupied by the flight attendants, who were cackling and having fun and lots of laughing and talking really loud. And so I couldn't sleep, and I'm someone who will fall asleep before the plane even takes off. And at that point I was beyond tired, and I did take a nap when I went home. So long story short, I was anticipating sleeping because that would have been my only opportunity for Wednesday night, and it didn't happen. So it was a 4-hour flight, but because I left at 11 o'clock Mountain, that makes it 1 o'clock Eastern, and I get in at 5 o'clock, so it's 4 hours-ish. And then I had a flight out at 7. And then that airport, I got my gates mixed up because they said one thing, and then by the time it got close to board, they had moved it back to where I started. So I went from one end to the other, but fortunately Charlotte is a smaller airport. And then when I landed in Raleigh, which was my final, my destination. Hi, Barb. My luggage didn't make it here. Probably because I checked it in like 12, 15 hours, 18 hours before that because of the time difference. And anyway, it made it to Charlotte, but it didn't make it my connection. So I had to file a claim, but I was going straight to the convention once I got in. So I mentioned that. But let me tell you, I came here and I sat in this little section right here they have a screen behind that post. I don't want to lose my corner here. But anyway, I sat there for a demonstration and walked around a little bit. I saw several people from a distance that I recognized, but my hip sit bone was really, really hurting. And for those of you who don't know, back in August, I tripped in my driveway and I tore my hamstring off the bone. And so I have to carry around and sit on a seat cushion, which I did bring, although I keep remembering or keep forgetting it and leaving it places, but I have found it. I have been reunited several times. But even though I was sitting on it, and even on the plane and everywhere, I was so tired and so fatigued. And I take an anti-inflammatory, which I don't think I took on Thursday morning. And with the tons of walking and sitting down, I was achy, like from my sit bone, which is normal, but my actual hamstring and my knee. And those 2 things have not bothered me. And so I was tracking. I went to the hotel and I checked myself in, and then my luggage came a couple hours later. So I took a slight nap before my luggage showed up. And then I was going to come back here. I couldn't do it. I just like, you know what, there's nothing on the schedule that was pressing. I knew I'm here for several more days. I think I needed some sleep, so I hung out and rested, and I went to Target to go shopping because I needed all kinds of things that I had forgotten, and had a good fresh day on Friday, which I didn't get here until 11 because I just slept. I was so tired, but it was good. It's really, really good. So I had some drama, but you know, what can you do about it? You just laugh, right? You just gotta laugh. Hi, Jody. So I have met several of our viewers. I've met a lot of other YouTubers, and everyone I can, I've been making some short videos. So watch for the shorts to come out. There'll be several of them. And I don't know if you can hear the hooting and hollering. Let me show you what's going on. There's a line right. Actually, I think they're going to get rid of it. There's been a line the whole time going along this wall, but the Ruby Star booth is right here, and it's long. And they're having to line people up along the wall and have them stop to leave the walkway open, and then they'll bring them across the aisle, and that's just to go shopping in their booth. But they have had designers in there. It has been non-stop, but I'm guessing because this fashion show is going to be really crowded in a minute, that they have stopped the line. I don't know, I guess we'll see. But there's some place that's doing some hooting and hollering, and I was thinking it was Ruby Star, but I think there's a contest going on in there. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But Andover right here, they're doing drawings, and I think Allison Glass is also. Moda's got a big booth here. Riley Blake has a little booth. They're not much of a modern quilt company, so that doesn't surprise me. They're still represented. This gal right here, you can barely see her quilts. This one right here on the other side, that's Sweet Tea Pattern Company. Her name is Jennifer. I have a lot of her patterns in my shop, and there's a pattern in there that I really, really, really want to make kits for. So stay tuned. I have a little short video on that one too. But tomorrow I'm hoping to make it through all this. I have leave for the airport around 1 o'clock. So I have quite a bit of time tomorrow that I can tidy up things. The showroom here closes in about an hour and a half. It closes about 5:30 Eastern. But the lectures go, last night I was here until about 8:30, something like that with the lectures. And there's some classes that go till 9. So there's things that go on after this. Like I said, there's just stuff. There's actually afternoon classes that start at 1. They go from 1 to 9. So those people are only able to visit the floor in the morning. Oh, they're announcing the couture. So it's the same guy that did it yesterday. I'm assuming it's a different one. I could be wrong. Anyway, I'll keep you guys posted on what I see. Sorry you're getting such a big view of the rafters. That's what happens when you're up here high. Have you guys seen Carolina Moore's videos that she's putting out where she does reverse pickpocketing? She drops things in people's bags. And then she's also been dropping little goodie bags on the floor. And if people pick it up and they read the note, it says this is for you or something along those lines. So they actually get to keep it. But a lot of people want to find its owner, and that's just the normal thing that we do. It's been a lot of fun. I have bumped into her when I first got here, but I have not seen her in person since Thursday. Am I coming downstairs for the fashion show? I think I'm going to stay here, Cynthia. Oh, unless you have a seat, and I'll come squeeze in with you. Actually, you know what? I get the feeling it's the same fashion show that they did yesterday. And if that's the case, I kind of already saw it, so I don't think so, to be honest. Cynthia Simmons and I hung out for a little bit. She's a sweetheart, and she's only about this tall. And I don't think I'm that tall, but she's only about that tall. She's adorable. Cynthia's going to come up here and say hi. Well, awesome. I hope you are. So Marlene, are you saying that Carolina kept trying to get you and she couldn't get in your bag because you were too quick to catch her? I met Sean, the guy who sews. I keep bumping into him. Been 3 different times. And a lot of the regular YouTube gang that like I want to call them the legacy, just because they've been around the longest. I saw a couple people yesterday, but have not seen them today. I thought they'd be at the meet and greet, and they weren't. By the way, I've curled my hair several times. This is what humidity does to my hair. It does the straight thing. So there you go. Oh, guess what? I found out there's going to be a cruise in November of 2027. I know, it's a ways away, but I'm going to share with you since I have the paperwork right here. It's Celebrity X Cruises. And it's a lot of the YouTubers that are doing it. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. So we've got Becca. I'm going to flip it around. Let's see. You guys have to tell me if it's showing up backwards. Oh, that looks like it's going to be right side. Right. So Becca, we have Chris on the far right, and then Ian right there. I think these are the travel agents. So that's coming up. And this one, I'm not sure which one it is. They're doing 2 tours. One is to Sydney. Okay, that's the Sydney one. The other one they're doing, sorry guys, is to Australia. And so we've got Becca and Ian again, but they're going with Tiffany. And I know that's the one that's November 27th. Pretty cool, huh? So reach out to those YouTubers if you are interested in going. I think that sounds like a lot of fun. I would love to go to the Australia one. Well, that didn't work, did it? Let's see if I can fix it. There. Marlene, she's trying too hard to avoid contact. Yeah, Becca, Ian, and Tiffany are doing the Australia one, and I would really, really like to go. And your significant others could go. It's not cheap. And basically you're paying for the cruise and you get the cabin, and if it's double occupancy, it doesn't change the price. So I don't know if I were to go, if I would take my husband. Anyway. Yeah. We got some other guys over here. Oh, he's a better text guy.
Thank you, Helen. You're welcome. Thank you so much. We appreciate the love.
And where is Cynthia? Sorry, I'm trying to put stuff in my bag. I have this padded seat cushion. They gave us these gigantic bags this year. I mean, they are amazing, but they're seriously like having another body with you. Again, I'm flipping this around. Oh, come on. There's this bag. Isn't it huge? Woo, it's very heavy. But there's my seat cushion. Isn't this fascinating though? So, who is going to go next year? Who's going to think about it? You know, I have decided if I come next year, my goal is I would love to try to make a jacket or a skirt or some pants with, you know, flashy pockets or, you know, inserts on the legs. Something fun that with the quilting stuff. I think that would be a lot of fun. Ray Dean says, is QuiltCon worth the trip? It is. It is amazing. There's a lot of stuff here. QuiltCon is for the general public. This is the only thing I go to that is for the general public, and it is amazing. There is also Mid-Atlantic, I think that's what it's called, quilt show that's like next week. I'm gonna have to have Sean tell me again. Anyway, it's kind of over in his neck of the woods, and I guess this is a little bigger as far as the number of booths, but the quilts on display, they have a lot more room for the quilts. I think QuiltCon is in Phoenix. My understanding is that they do Phoenix every other year, and then on the off year they rotate it to places. This is only my second time attending, so it's my first time not at Phoenix. I'll be honest, I have not seen anything on it, which is kind of weird. Maybe I could buy a quilted outfit from your retreat at the B&B. I could, but I would like to make one. I did buy a quilted coat from the retreat. So those of you that are going to the retreat with me, that's coming up in, 5 or 6 weeks? It's coming up, guys. And there is a little boutique that the owners have that she's going to come and open during the time we're there. And she has quilty outfits and jackets and pants. And I bought a long coat that's a lightweight coat that's tan and has a really big block embroidered on the back. She did a really good job. She did that part. She bought the coat, but she put the embroidery on it. And I love that coat. I did. I almost came to road to California. I would love to, Marlene. You need to help me have some dates so I can actually make it happen. I know. Oh, Janice is here. You just left. Oh, well, I've been in the lecture room for the last couple of hours. So I wasn't down here, and I was wondering if I'd cross paths with you. Dang it. Someone said something about the quilt pattern. My shoulder. Okay, notice nothing is on it. I saw my doctor for my 8-week follow-up the day before I flew out, and I told her I'm coming here and I want to carry stuff on both shoulders, and she said, use your best judgments, and if it hurts, don't do it. And but don't do it for very long. But I could probably put a bag supporting it on my shoulder if I'm not extending it to my body. And I tried that for a minute, but I didn't like it. And that was another thing that was really, really aching. With my first day here, my whole body was just fatigued. But I have been avoiding it completely. Completely. Hi, Sarah Jane. Okay, I saw something. Cynthia, there's elevators right here. I don't know where you are. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so someone said something about I'm going to be doing a quilt along for the new Fabric Cafe pattern. I don't know, probably. Now, Leanna has, if she hasn't, she will be doing it because that's her jam. And, but I have the patterns on order. The 5-yard, I'm drawing a blank what it's called. Their showstopper quilt from Fabric Cafe. Stutter. From Fabric Cafes, where they take patterns from like 4 or 5 different of their patterns and they make one book to make this big, amazing book or quilt that is combining. It's really pretty. And so I have the pattern on order. I have a bunch of them, but I'm also thinking that I will kit it. You guys just have to give me an idea what you want. Look down to my left. Well, I don't see you. You're on my right. Oh, there she is. There's Cynthia. I'm glad she was able to get a cart. In fact, Marlon made me promise him I would get a cart when I came in on Thursday, and I'll be honest, I totally forgot about it because I felt really good, and I felt really good yesterday, and I really paced myself. I didn't do as much walking around, and I have been sitting on a heating pad at home, like any opportunity I can that I'm sitting, as well as using the heating feature on our car. So I have as much heat going to my sit bone and my leg as I can at all times. It just feels good. And you guys know me, I'm always hot. Well, since I've been losing weight, I'm not hot. We're getting my hormones figured out, and I'm not hot. So I've been using an electric blanket just to use when I'm sitting on the couch, because I'm one of those people that like to snuggle when I'm sitting on the couch. I can't just sit there, even if I'm hot. I still have a lightweight something on me. It's just kind of a security thing, I guess. Anyway, as I was packing hastily, I had a little bit extra room in one of the bags, and I thought, I'm going to grab that. heated blanket because Marlin was here just a couple weeks ago and they had a big snowstorm and I had no idea what was coming here, and I decided just in case.
She's here.
Yes. But I decided just in case I get cold, I would have that blanket, and I'm so glad I have it. I have been using it like a heating pad. I've been folding it over and sitting on it when I am in my hotel room, and that has been like part of my recovery. How are you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I tried to lie out the floor, but
You did?
yeah.
You got some
I
things.
shopped a little bit.
Let me flip
at,
this around.
Quilters something. Quilters Bliss.
Quilters Bliss. Cute.
And learned that they are in Olathe, Kansas, and which is only like 4 or 5 hours from where I lived in Oklahoma. So
They're not there anymore,
not
though.
too bad. Yeah. Yep.
Oops, sorry, guys.
But
Well, yeah, but this has been fun. I keep running into Sean.
you do. It's probably not hard to, as tall as
That's
he
true.
is.
He's quite tall. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I've always just seen him sitting. Anyway, what's going on here? Janice says hello, Cynthia, and so does Tony.
So,
Did you find any good things to buy at QuiltCon? Oops, sorry. Take care. I'm trying. Oh, one thing I have to say. One thing I have to say is that there was silver lining to be getting my luggage not at the airport in the same time as I got there, because I came straight to QuiltCon and they do have a bag check and I was going to have to check it in, but I was wrestling with that rolling bag in the airport, so I would have had to be dealing with that and my regular suitcase around the convention center until I got to back check. And I have a feeling that honestly that is the core root of my right arm, because I tried to not use it, but I ended up using it. So yeah, it worked out well. I did find all kinds of cute things here, and I'm taking notes, and I'm going to order things directly from the designers directly when I am not here, because right now they have their inventory for their retail.
and I'm taking notes too to give to you.
Cynthia's taking notes too. Let's see. Starla. Oh, good goodies. Yep. Okay, I'm sorry. You were going to say something, Indigo.
So a lot of
Whoops.
you have told me that I was.
There we go.
A lot of you have told me that I was setting the standard high for coming to QuiltCon as my very first quilt show.
Yep.
It's huge, guys. It's huge. And I'm having a lot of fun. So thank you for the warning. I prepped myself and I'm pacing myself.
Good. That's me too. I've been sitting as much as I can, and that's the best way for me.
Yes, me too.
So awesome. Well, look, who you're watching there.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, come on. I want this to flip around. It's not my friend. Joe says, "Yay, Cynthia!" Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Do you guys have any questions about anything here? I mean, I don't know what I can tell you or share with you. Oh, they're getting ready to start the fashion show, so if we wait long enough, we'll get to see some of it. I do think it's the same thing as what we saw yesterday.
It is.
Anyway. I thought it was going to be more of like cosplay type stuff, because they did that at H&H. Now H&H is definitely a different type of convention, and they appeal to all needle and thread arts, and cosplay has a big part of the H&H thing. You could go shopping while everyone is watching the show. Oh, I know. This is the time to go shopping. So I have to tell you, Mr. Fixa has been busy at home. Every time I leave for a trip, he does things. He's been building more shelving. He also took a picture of him petting Piper. And there's a little backstory behind that, is he's not a fan of Piper, and it's only because he's this big tough guy, and and he's scared of her because she's a Chihuahua. So the point is, she's pretty good, but he took a picture of him petting her. It's like, I have proof he's touched her. How many drawings do you personally sign up for? Let's see, do they give you a shoulder or yes, everything. I don't think anything's been repeated. That's the thing that's why I think this is different. Could be wrong. They actually have an app that I don't know if you only get when you sign up for QuiltCon, but maybe you can search QuiltCon app and you can just see everything that's there. You obviously have to have a badge with barcode to get you into these, but I bet that's open. I'm scared of little dogs too. I don't blame you, but you know. Let's see. Well, hi, So Bliss by Jess.
Ask her if she's here yet.
Are you here yet? Says Cynthia.
Hi, Jess. Are you here yet? Do I need to come out to you?
Yep. Can you give a guess as to how many booths are at QuiltCon? You know what? I have a map. And I forgot to answer your question. Have you been entering contests, drawings?
I just filled out the one.
Just the one? I guess Cynthia has not been doing her job.
I know. I didn't even notice them.
I have not because they're looking for retail customers, and I don't feel that it's fair since I would probably not buy stuff from them. And I don't mean that in every way. It's just I can get nice stuff if I've entered any contests, and there are a lot. So Cynthia's gonna go find more.
Yes.
And what I'm doing is I'm fiddling, trying to get, you guys get the most unflattering views of me and the ceiling. This is the layout. What are we looking at exactly? This is the lecture hall where I've been a lot of times. This is the showroom floor, I think. You know, I could be wrong. They have classes everywhere. Here we go. There's the showroom floor. It's actually looking exactly how you see here. This is the area where they're doing the fashion show connection. Okay, this is the food court. We are like right here. Here's all the quilts that are hung, but here's all the vendors. So that's a lot. There's a lot of pattern writers here, which I love. I love that. Jess says, no, I'm on my way. What's your favorite thing you've seen so far? Okay, I'm back. I'm on my phone. I didn't know what I was doing, nor did I know I could get back in. I was spinning because I closed you guys out. Sorry. Back. You know what? You can see all the vendors. I have seen it in bits and pieces, and I've remembered what I want to go back to. And I still have the rest of today, which actually is only about an hour on the floor. And then I'll have like 4 hours tomorrow if I get here at 9. And I probably won't. So, yeah, I think you can, because there's actually a lot. There's a lot of... if you did nothing but look at all the vendors and you didn't have the classes and the lectures and sit down for the demo, which is what's happening at the stage, you wouldn't need this many days. Oh, I didn't tell you the favorite story. What's my favorite story? Do I have a story? I guess my story was my drama getting here. Honestly.
Yes, that was crazy.
That was.
Each day when you posted, my thought was, okay, what could happen next? What could happen next? Could it get worse?
At least I had a room. I was worried that they were going to cancel my reservation. Can you guys hear me? Because the clapping is going on and it's going to get really, really loud. So I am going to turn the camera around so you can see what they're doing once they start, but then I'm going to walk away from here because you're not going to hear me in a minute because it's just going to be that cheering nonstop for the whole time. But I think it's the same thing we saw yesterday. And what it is anyone who made something that's wearable quilts thing, you can come up and share it. And they, I don't know, it's the first thing I know of that they've done differently. The sound keeps cutting out. That's because it gets really, really loud. There's a lot of other conflicting noise. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to load my bag. All right, here we go. Here's the runway. And we're a little too far away. I wonder if this will let me zoom in. Oh, it is. So we asked them who they are, where they're from, and how to follow them. And then they can show their items. Wow. Overcoat. Wow. Can you see that? Yeah, she got it. Anyway, that's fun. Okay, I'm gonna go away from here just because I think it's gonna get a bit crazy. I'm just gonna step over here, Cynthia. Oops, sorry. It will be too noisy if I try to stay there. Could you recommend a specific vendor that we should visit if we attend? All of them. They are here. They're real quilt stores, real quilt vendors, real quilt designers and pattern and fabric designers. There's the sewing machine people. There's a lot of classes. You sign up for what you want. There's a fee for them. You definitely want to plan ahead and sign up, because if you think you could get here and sign up for a class, it's not going to happen. They sell out fast. But there is a lot that you can do, and it definitely will keep you busy. I'm going for a chair. Oh, it's still available. Is this chair available? I am going to sit down with my cushion. And I'm live on Facebook or YouTube. What am I on? I'm on YouTube. Okay. I am. I also have an online store. And so every Saturday I do what is called the Stitch-uation, where we talk about quilty things. And I happen to be at QuiltCon during my normal scheduled time. So
if I Google you on YouTube, what am I going to look for?
I'm going to give you a business card. So my new friend here, her name is Deborah, wants to know what she'll find if she Googles softsquares. Hold on. Oh. I had goodie bags and they're gone, but I have business cards. So my website will get you to any of the social medias. We do contests on Facebook. We also do live sales Monday night on YouTube. This is a live YouTube thing. Now they're saying the very you'll see me is what one of my ladies says. You'll see me. Lots of lovely things. Anyway, you'll just have to visit. Yes. Can I put you on the camera for a minute?
Oh, sure.
This is my friend Deborah.
Hello.
Everyone's friends here. You just have to sit and talk.
That's right. I've met a lot of people here, so it's been fun.
Where are you from?
Pennsylvania.
Did you drive here?
I did
How long did it take to get here?
8 hours.
Okay, a little longer drive than I would want, but
Actually, we're getting ready for a blizzard up there, so I have to stay a couple extra days.
darn it! Yeah, a lot of people have driven here. Not me. Instead, I had airport drama, but I got here. Lynn absolutely loves sweet tea patterns. That's right, Cynthia's in there trying to sweet talk her into leading a sew along with one. I think I'm going to. I really think I will, Cynthia, because that one pattern, Mega Burst, I think is what it's called, was adorable. And she gave me something, but I don't think she gave me anything on that. Oh, by the way, that hamburger thing, if you guys know what I'm talking about, comment. And that hamburger thing, I'm trying to talk Shannon into making. She's like, what would I do with it? I said, you make it for me. Let's see, okay. Sweet tea. Actually, I'm gonna flip this around so it's not backwards. Sweet tea. I want to look for the pattern that I want to do the sew along with. It is so cute. And trying to not share all of the... Oh, it's not in this one. But this is the designer and I met her. So the sandwich sewing kit, I am. You know what, I think you could easily make that and not put the middle parts in it and just be a really cute little bag. Or you could put it so that you can actually put a sandwich bag inside it, because it's about that big. That's the one thing I did buy here, and she also let me buy it wholesale because I'm planning on selling it for you guys. It's so cute. Nice to meet you, Deborah. Oh, if you look, I'm flipping you guys around again. If you look down there, there's Cynthia. Well, ignore my nail. Behind that lady. She's standing up now. She's over there. I would love to show you the pattern. That's what I was hoping I could do, but the pattern is not in my little book here. But I will include it in the video. Oh, it is here. I lied. But I'm going to include it in the video anyway that I'll be putting out. It might end up being in its own short, so just, you never know what I'm going to do. It's easier for me to post all these little shorts from my phone. All right, here we go. Here's the pattern. It's called Mega Star. It has 4 different star blocks. It's really easy to make them in groups, and she does the 4 at a time flying geese. It is adorable. So I'm going to order these, and I think we're going to kit it. I think it'll be so fun. What do you guys think? It says it is fat quarter friendly. Skill level is a confident beginner, and it doesn't say the size on it. But I saw a finished one. It was really cute. Now I think I want it, so I think you guys want it. How's that? So Mr. Fix-It has been building shelving to help accommodate all the stuff that we are getting. It's insane. We have so much stuff. We are slowly outgrowing. We're not even slowly outgrowing. We're quickly outgrowing everything. So he's trying to make space a little more usable. So he's been busy with stuff like that. He keeps busy. Shannon, he's saying Shannon might be able to handle that. She does not like quilting. She is just no fun. She loves projects. She loves sewing bags. She loves little things. And I think honestly, she has made quilts and they're beginning quilts. She loves doing that for her family. Okay, she likes doing that for her family. She keeps saying that she doesn't love it. And I think we finally figured out that it's because the little projects are done faster. That's why she likes the little projects. Actually, I have very little to take home. I think I have a lot of, it's a kind of a thing to hand out stickers, and let me see if I can find my collection of stickers, but they're not things you guys want. Let's see here. By the way, Cynthia made me the most gorgeous card. Oh, there's some treats in here I didn't even know.
Hold on.
And I am not doing very well right now to tell you where most of these came from, but look at this. It's a heart pocket, and it is molten glass. I think that's what she said. There's a gal that I met just sitting at a table. Okay, now I'm gonna flip this around because I forget that these are backwards. I've got mad quilting skills, y'all, and some of them don't. You know what? This is Yvette Renee. That is her logo, and I do remember talking to her. Sherry Yurton, My Quilting World. So this is the type of stuff I've been getting. I'm drawing a blank what his name is. It was cute, and he's adorable. So he's got two things. That's his website. You guys can check him out. The Berry, or the Bear Quilter. There we go. And the sticker. Isn't that cool? So these are the types of things I've been getting. Who have we got here? Rose City Originals. This is Chris. And this came from the guy who sews. No, it didn't. This came from Zaza. You know, she also made the earrings that I'm wearing. Har Craft Goods. Now he's the guy that's emceeing the fashion show, and you'll see him in one of my shorts coming up. This is Sobaka, her beautiful little red machine. Most of these are stickers. And they kind of, some of them are sticking. Oh, stop. Let's just see what's going on here. All right, so here's the guy who sews sticker. Oh, that's what happened. The sticker off the sheet from the right side came off. Itching to be stitching, and it is Leap and Bounds Crafts. A lot of these are Instagram handles, so if you know them or want to look them up, you should. And there's that little sticky part from Sean's. The Inappropriate Quilter. In My Quilting Era, this is by Stacy Lee Creative. She's one of the Ruby Star ladies. And I don't know or who this is from. Be Appropriately Inappropriate. I don't remember who that's from either.
I know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Let me figure it out now.
Hoe of all hobbies. Oh my gosh. There was a big meet mingle this morning, and so that's why I can't remember. So, B. Lee, her thing is called Be a Quilter. So adorable. And I think that's all that I have. This is from the pattern company, which is this. And then Cynthia made me a gorgeous little card, because she's a card maker. I'm going to do my best to come home with some things for you guys, though. I will make sure I have some. Let's see. Cynthia, I don't know why, but your message was held for review. I know, Carolina's funny. Yeah, I haven't seen her other than in her YouTube videos since Thursday. So there's so much going on, so many places you can be. I just have not crossed paths with her other than that. And this morning, the content creator meet and greet, not everybody knew about it or did it, so Carolina was not part of that. Hi, Sheena. Well, Cynthia, you must be on the naughty list. We don't have we don't have night bots anymore, putting people in jail. But you get held, your promise get held for review. I don't know. I saw a little Tootsie Roll here, and there we go. Tootsie Roll, I like Tootsie Rolls. But I'm starting to get a sore throat from talking, which I guess I'm talking. So the point is the Jolly Ranchers are my go-to. It comes from when I was a kid. Get a sore throat. I used to get the bars of Jolly Ranchers to help soothe my throat. So anyway, I want the Jolly Ranchers too. Hi, Willie Mae. I am enjoying myself. I'm pacing myself, so I'm sitting here out in the lobby. Now, one of the many lobbies. So there's just people everywhere. That's the event area where the booths are. So the main entrance is actually up those escalators there to the right, and that's where I've shown you guys a couple times. But I felt like it was too noisy with the fashion show going on, so I came out here. But I'm glad I was able to show you something live and in action. Alright, well, you guys have done the trooper. Thanks for hanging out with me, even though I popped myself out of here accidentally, so I figured out how to get back in. Boy, am I glad. But don't forget, Monday is our live sale for bolts, Riley Blake bolts, $65 a bolt for confetti cotton. That's $6.50 a yard, 10-yard bolts, or $8 a yard for the regular basics that are Riley Blake that are not confetti cotton, that are not specialty ones like their Luxe and their white back. And off the top of my head, I can't remember. I think there's something else. But you should definitely. You should definitely check the Riley Blake website out and see what there is. We are going to place an order for whatever it is that you want. So we do not have to have it in stock. We have a lot, but you can order anything you want. You also have through Saturday to place your order like everybody else. Okay. You learn to enjoy it better when pacing yourself. Yeah, and I've never had to pace myself, so it took me a while. Oh, I started to tell you a story. Marlon insisted that I come and rent one of those scooters, and I said, sure, I will do that, because when we were talking, my whole body ached, and I'm like, there's no way I can handle this. But when I got in the next morning, oh, wait, there's Becca. There she goes. That's a cute vest is Becca. So, Becca. Anyway, I was feeling great, and I didn't even think about it until I was here several hours. It's like, I didn't stop and get a scooter. But it was super, super packed when I was trying to walk through the showroom, and I paced myself really well, so I did okay. Yep, see you Monday, 5 o'clock Mountain Time. Speaking of, I'm flying home tomorrow. So I'll be getting home late Sunday night in time to have another chaotic manic Monday like we did last Monday and every other Monday, because that's what we do. Actually, this week will be a lot easier because the bolt sale, you know, we know what that is. I know, Cynthia did offer to share her scooter, and I sure appreciate the thought. I'm okay. Just pacing myself over here. Anyway, Cynthia, I'm gonna come hang out with you. But I'm going to see you guys later. Thanks for joining me. See you Monday. Now if I just figure out how to end this. Bye. There we go.